Hello, hello. When you hop on, say hello. Hi, Deb. At camp. I will be sending your the mini scrapbooking one. Hi, Tina. I'll be sending that off probably Tuesday since it's a holiday weekend. So you'll probably get it. I don't know how long it takes you to get it. But it starts the 4th. I have to wait for my envelopes to send them, and they should be here tomorrow. So it's 8 o'clock. We're gonna get started. My name is Deb Lehigh. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from York, Pennsylvania, and I'm coming to you live from my studio, the Stampin' Hut. Welcome. Today, tomorrow is the last day for the Designer Series paper sale. Okay. Um, I printed it out the next day when you asked about it and went to mail it. I didn't have any envelopes to put it in, and I didn't want to fold it for you. So I went on and ordered those. They should be here tomorrow. Um, Tomorrow's the last day to take advantage of this Designer Series paper sale, 15% off, 12 different uh, to select, some 6x6 and 12x12s. Not working with the current demonstrator and would like to have a copy of our annual catalog, our mini catalog, and I would even print this out for you, the scrapbooking brochure. I can show you what's in here. And when I printed mine out, Deb, mine one side is straight, but when I turn it over, it's upside down. Yours is going to be on single paper. It's not front and back. So you'll be able to look at it right instead of turning your paper every time you want to look at something. But I can show you what's in here. We'll be able to order packs of 12x12 paper of the same color. It's a two-tone. One side is darker than the other side. That's what Close to My Heart uses, and I don't think as thick as our cardstock. I think it's a little thinner the way I understand it. The mini catalog, I cannot show you what's inside, but what I'm using tonight is a product that's inside here. This is available to order from September 4th. And if you were on my team and not working with the current demonstrator, you would be able to pre-order what's in this book. Okay. I can't even order anything from the scrapbooking one until the 4th. Okay. All right, let's get busy. We are using tonight the Peaceful Evergreens. Okay. I already went ahead and stamped these 3 trees and this cluster of trees. Okay. No, I didn't stamp this one yet. I'm going to get this one out. I'm sorry. I went ahead and used our dies to cut, and yes, I do trim my rubber stamps. What I do first, I stamp. If I get an edge on the outside, then I stand down and I cut. So I cut almost all my rubber stamps. I trim them down. But I'm gonna use this stamp, and then I'm gonna pull this out because I am gonna use this. And then from here, I'm gonna be using Christmas, Merry, Cheer All Year, and I didn't pull the other stamp set. Hold on just a second. Iconic imager, whatever that word is. I'm going to use grateful. Celebrate the season is what I'm going to use out of there. Okay, so very simple card. The first one. All it is what we say: stamp, ink, and paper. And that's what they say. It's called SIP. SIP. Stamp, ink, and paper. So this is what it is. This is using a new color, our basic beige. So, and it's 8.5 by 5.5. And you're going to score that at 4.25. Okay. Garden green, 5.25 by 4. I'm sorry. Yeah, 5.25 by 4. That's going to get laid there. So we're going to put that on a while. And then we're going to do our stamping. Well, maybe. Well, every time I get on here, I have trouble with my inks, and I'm using it all day long. It's coming. All right, I have one here, standby. Gotta move this out. Brand new one. Take the plastic off. Gotta love the new ones. Come right out. And you're gonna lay that on your paper. You're gonna center it. Okay. Gonna open this up. Gonna get the block for this. And I'm gonna get my basic beige ink pad. And I am going to stamp the trees at the bottom. And we do have, what was I going to say? Oh, well, we do have a die that'll cut that out. Okay. Then we're going to bring this back in. Get the trees again. And we're going to stamp this in the middle. Like so. Well, I have it up a little further, but that's okay. Then we're going to get the Christmas. And these have dies like this. And I was cutting some out so you could see what they look like. When they're cut. I'm going to lay one here. We have that one here. And you can put ribbon through here. And we also have a bigger one. And then we have our banners for the saying. Hi, Anne. Welcome. And we have some more labels. And here's a smaller version of that one. And then Christmas is this, and then you lay this on top. So you would say stamp it in white, and you could put green behind it, red behind it, but it just pops it out like, really nice. And then don't throw this away, because you can lay that on here and have your Christmas through that. Okay, so don't throw your negative away. All right, let's get this out of the way now. I just wanted to show you what the dies look like cut. Okay, so I need Christmas and I need Mary. And I need garden green and cherry cobbler. And my Christmas, I'll lay it here. Okay. And then I'm going to go catty-cornered on my block. And then we're going to take the green. We're going to ink it up. And we're going to lay it in the middle of the trees. Like so. Okay. Then we're going to take our Mary and ink it up. And we're going to stamp out right there. That's all to it. So then we're going to put that on the front of our card. And this is 3 3/4 by 5. And this is very vanilla. Okay. So it's basic beige, garden green, and very vanilla. And there you have card number 1. Okay. Card number 2 is this one here, and I'm going to show you how I did this. This is using the 3D embossing folder. So I'm going to bring in my cut emboss machine, and I did this, I rounded the corners, but I'm just going to keep it square tonight, or rectangle. So let me get my, this is 4 1/4 by 11, and you're going to score that at 5 1/2. This is 4 by 5 1/4. So let me just move that out of the way, and let me bring in my cut and emboss machine, and it is using a 3D folder. So you would need plate number 1 and plate number 4. Okay. Just get some of this stuff out of the way so I don't get ink on it. And what did I do with, oh, here's the folder. And the trees are sideways. It's usually our folders are this way, but these are sideways. So you want to figure out where you want to lay this. And it's going to be up like this. So I am going to lay them, my card portrait and not landscape. Okay. And we're going to shut that up. Let's just make it straight. Oh, I got something there. There we go. And you're going to put the hinge down to go in first, okay? And then you're going to lay number 4 on top. And this is actually a 6 width, so it goes from side to side. You're going to just run that through. And we're going to set this back here for now, but I will be bringing that back. And there you have our 3D trees. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in some scratch paper to lay my card on, because I'm going to use my blending brushes. And I'm going to use Garden Green, Azure Afternoon for the blue, and Granny Apple Green. Okay, so I'm going to take my Garden Green and I'm going to ink my blending brush up. I'm going to tap it on here. I don't want it real dark. And I'm just going to go over the trees. And I ain't worried about getting it on the card base. Okay? We just want to get the ridge of the trees. Okay? Then, that's the Garden Green. Then we're going to take Granny Apple Green. Ink up our sponges. I'm using a small one. And then we're going to go over that right on top of the Garden Green. I didn't tap off that one. Okay? And then I'm going to take my Azure Afternoon, my blending brush, tap, start off, and then just go around. And you can make it as dark as you want. And I'm not, I'm leaving some white so it looks like clouds. I think my other one's a little darker, but that's okay. Could be a clear day. That could be a cloudy. Oh, I should show you the card. That's the card that I'm making. And you know what? Let me take my Garden Green over that again, because I kind of like that darkness. I made that too dark down there. Yeah. That'll get covered up some. Okay. So that is our card base, 4 1/4 by 11. Scored at 5 1/2. This gets glued down. And this is Night of Navy that I'm using the bases. And I forgot to stamp. I forgot to cut this. So I'll get a piece and cut that on the inside. And then we're going to get Celebrate. And the Season. I kind of line it up straight on here. I really don't have to, because when you put it on the block, 99% you would stamp straight, because you look at the words and not your block. A lot of times when you stamp, you put your stamp on here and then you kind of make sure your block's straight. Well, here your words, you look at your words to make sure your words are straight. And then we're gonna stamp that on here, and it just fits. Okay, that's gonna go there. I might have to do something to the corners. Hold on a second. Let me see. How about this punch? I don't have it labeled, but I'm gonna see if this will work. It's a corner punch. Oh yeah. Okay. Put this one in. Excuse my head. I don't know, that might cut the C off. Yeah, that'll cut the C off. I'll do this side. Oh. All right. I don't like that. I'm sorry I did it. And I probably won't be able. Let me see if I can stamp it on there. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get it in here. Oh, well. You know what? I'm going to put it on there, but I will be taking it off and fixing it. And then tis the, celebrate the season. And that is in Garden Green. I like the way this trees came out compared to that. No two cars are the same. Got my fingers in that. And then I'm going to just trim this up a little. And I'm going to glue that one down. And it's going to go right there. I'm not going to put this celebrate on. I will change it. But that is card number 2. And I will put the inside in and stamp the 3 trees. Or the 5 trees. Okay? Card number 2. Card number 3. Take this out of the way. Is this one here. I went ahead and I stamped the trees and cut them out a while. But I'm going to show you how I did this back here. And how I did this cheer all year sentiment on this. Okay. It is basic white. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay. And then I did shaded spruce, garden green, and old olive. Okay, and I cut them out. This piece is 2.5 by 4. This piece here is 4 by 3 3/4. Okay, and this is the one we're going to work on. So I'm going to move this out. I'll bring in my cut and emboss machine. And we need plates 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2. 3 is your acrylic. I'm going to put it on this side. Hold on a minute. This is backwards for me. Okay, and then 3. And then you're going to take this die here. Okay, let me move this up a little. You're going to lay this across the 4-inch side, like so, up at the very top. It doesn't matter if it's off on the end. Oh, thanks, Anne. So you're going to put that in there. I laid it on the side like that. I lined it up on the edge here and then did it, okay? Then you're going to take another plate number 3. You're going to lay that down and you're going to run that through. Then you're going to take this off and you get all these little dots. And I'm just going to scrape them off. And then I'm just going to line this up to the bottom of the dots where it ended. And then I'm going to run it through again. And you get your dots. I'm going to just put this over because I got to take the dots out and throw the other ones away. And then I have some dots in here, so I'm going to take my pokey tool and I'm just going to poke them out. We do have a brush that attached to our take your pick tool, and if you run that over on our foam, that will take them out. Let's see, 1 or 2 is going to be stubborn. Okay, I think we got it. So that is our, put that there, throw them away. I'll bring in my base again. That's going to get laid up here. And I have a little bit of probably 1/8 of an inch down here. I'm going to put my glue here, and then I'm going to tack some on in between the dots. Okay. This piece is 2.5 by 4. I am just going to tear the top off. That is going to lay here, and the trees are going to be on top of that. That is in with the Peaceful Evergreens, and it comes with this. Peaceful Evergreens. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue on here very carefully. And like I said, I'm going to just tap it here and there at the top. And some on the sides. couple in the middle. And then we're gonna lay that here and make it even, like so. Okay, then we're gonna take and we're just gonna put some glue on top here and on our snow pal down here, like so. I got some glue there. Get my eraser. Oh, you're welcome, Ann. Okay, so then we're gonna put our garden green leaf tree, our old olive tree, and then the shaded spruce. Okay, these get glued down. I am only putting glue at the bottom. They are not glued at the top here. Okay, so we're gonna put that down here, and then we're gonna do this one. Hi, Remy. I apologize if my dog barks. He was laying on the couch. I'm almost done, Remy. Honest. And where are my dimensionals? And this one, I put that cat. And it's gonna go in the middle. And I just want to let you know what else I was playing with. You see these 3 items and this little square? They make the prettiest bows. I was playing with them too. Okay, so we got that. Now, cheer all year. I need to get this one here. No, I'm sorry. That's Peaceful Season. Cheer all year. I just gotta find it. Okay. Now, to make that to go like that, you can turn and curve your photo palmer stamps. And then I laid it here too much. I laid it down too much. Let me do crooked. There we go. That's perfect. I need light of navy. Okay, I will tell you in a minute. And about the bows. Oh, that turned. Hold on. It didn't stay. I think that'll work. It's gonna be off. Then that's gonna just get glued on top of the trees. Okay, that's card number 3. And then I stamped the 3 trees on the inside. I will do that later. I'm going to show you how I did the bows. I need this. And I need some paper. Let's do yellow. No, let's do rust. And I'm just going to cut this down. And I'm going to get the dies. I need that one, that one, that one, and that one. And then let me get my cut and bulk machine. And I got to clean off the blue dots. Okay. You will need platform 1, 2, and 3. And then we need our cardstock. And make sure the dies are laying the way they're supposed to. Okay. And then we're going to just run them through. Oh, sorry, I dropped a die. And we have our 4 pieces. The little square never pops out. You have to pop him out. Okay. Now what I did was I took my bone folder, and on these 2 pieces here, I just curved them a little. Oh, hi, Marie. Thank you. I'm showing you how to make these bows. And that one. Okay. Now I did use glue dots on all of them but the red one. And I used liquid glue. I suggest glue dots. Or maybe it was the green one. It was the green one. It's not as fat. Okay, these are a little fatter in the center. So what I did was, there's a round spot on the end of the bow part. Just lay them on the glue dots. Like so. Then you're all ready to pull them off. So you're going to pull it off, match that dot with this dot on the other end. Okay? And it looks like that. I could zoom in a little too. Okay, so then we're going to take the other one. And we're going to match this up end to end. Okay? And then these 2 are going to be glued together. So we're going to put glue dot on that again. And we're going to lay that right in the center. Then you're going to take the bow part that hangs. That's going to go right over the center there. Okay. And then this little square, lays right on top of that. And that's how you get the bows. Very cute bow, I say. So, whoops, I dropped a die. There it is. Hold on a minute. I don't want to lose my dies. Okay. Excuse me. I'm going to bring my cards in again. This is 1. This is 2. And this is 3. And I'm going to leave my bows up here so you can see them. And I also did this card with it. And that's using the, let me see, Christmas Friends. That's the owl. Thank you, Anne. Okay, and all this is in that uh, bundle for the owl. And I did the trees, and I took my white ink pad and just went right over it to get the whiteness on the tree. So, all right. I want to thank everybody for coming. And like I said, tomorrow's the last day to take advantage of that designer series paper sale, 15% off. And I will post these on my Stampin' Up business page, the Stampin' Hut, a Facebook business page, the Stampin' Hut. And if you didn't like or share, please do. That helps my channel. And subscribe. That little bell at the bottom, that'll let you know when I'm on. I'm on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 o'clock. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Thank you for coming. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.